Okay, here we are back again. We're going to spend the next few minutes. We're going to talk about different kinds of woods that are out there and the cost of them. Let's start out here. These are more exotic woods. This is a piece of olive, and you're not going to find olive on the store shelf. I got this many years ago at the Martin Guitar Factory, and I bought a whole olive log, and it's fun to turn, very hard. It's not for beginners. Here we have a piece of rosewood. This is East Indian rosewood. This is also extremely expensive. You won't be starting out with any of that. It's probably almost embargoed. You can't find much of it. Very expensive. Then we have zebra wood. This zebra wood's about $20 a board foot now. Very expensive. Also another exotic. But there really isn't necessary to go all over the world looking for woods, because here in the United States, here in Pennsylvania, we've got tons of woods. Here's an example. Here's a piece of red cedar, which quite common. You can find a very nice turning wood. Then we have black walnut, and there's plenty of that around. You can find all kinds of black walnut. See somebody taking a tree down, you can take a chunk of it and take your chainsaw and work up some of it, dry it for a year or two. Here we have a piece of sassafras, and that's a nice turning wood too. Very nice for turning, and that is an inexpensive wood that you can find. And then this is a piece of hollywood, and holly in states like Delaware, there's plenty of holly, but around here in Pennsylvania, we don't have a lot of it. It's one of the finest turning woods there is, as you'll see. I'm going to put it on my machine, and we've demonstrated this before. We drill a hole in with one of these sheet metal bits. We drill a hole and then we thread it on to my machine. So let's drill this out a little bit. If you drill it too deep, it won't get tight on the screw. If you use a drill press, you won't have that problem. And I should have known that. Put it on a drill press, and then you get it perfectly perpendicular.
Looks pretty good though.
Oh yeah, that'll work. And you can tell by the sound if it's tight. Okay, let's just turn it on and see how tight it is. I can tell by the sound. And you'll see how this hollywood turns. It cuts really nice. Beautiful stuff. I can tell by the sound it's just not quite tight enough, so I'm going to try to make it a little bit tighter. See if I can eliminate that. Okay. Okay, now let's get a smaller gouge. Well, we're going to make a little toothpick holder, and you don't need it that long, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that piece off and save it. Get my portal tool. I'm going to cut that off and save that. Let's make sure the end's nice and smooth, nice and square, so we can use it. See, hollywood's hard to find, so I'll save that part and I'll make something else at a later date. So now let's make this toothpick holder. Now you could take a drill, you could pre-drill it, save you some work. But we're just going to take this little tool here and cut this out. Gotta get rid of the tail star. We don't need that. Now we can get in there. That's about the right depth for toothpicks. Let me get my other screw. I don't like that. If you don't learn to use a skew, turning will not be a lot of fun. But we want to get to the point to where we don't have to sand anything. There we go. That will not require any sanding hardly at all. Now the base should be slightly smaller than the cup. Slightly smaller than that bigger diameter. It looks a little better. Alright, now we gotta do a little bit of scraping, which I don't like to do. We gotta sharpen this tool. Things doing handles, I gotta get these off. Be there in a minute. There we go. I like that. All right, let's see how this cuts. There we go, look at that. No sand.